How's it going? So what we'll do now is work on the logout page. I'll just add this real quick because it's real easy and it's it's a useful thing to have if you want to go and test different users. So I'll go back to here and I'll create a new file, but I'm going to do it in the roots folder. So I'll right click on the roots folder and click new file, and then in here I'm going to say logout.js. Okay, so this is our logout root, and I'll start by copying the login roots contents, and I'll paste that in there, and I'll get rid of everything except from the top request, this get one right there. So I've deleted everything in there and just kept this, and in fact we don't need these two either. These two about the views and the view engines, we don't need that. So yeah, I've just copied everything from there, and now we just have this one root level root which handles just the logout path. So what are we going to do in here? Well, it's actually quite simple. I'll get rid of this, we don't need that either. We're going to just say if rec.session, so if the session is set, because if this is null, it won't hit this if statement, and all we're going to do is to say rec.session.destroy, and then in here we're going to put a callback, which is essentially what it's going to do after it's done with this. So we'll put our parentheses and an arrow function like this, so it's going to call this code here once the destroy has finished, and all we're going to do is just say res.redirect, and inside there I'll just say /login like that, and this will take the user to the login page. So let's give that a try. Oh no, before we do that we have to go to app.js and tell it to use this logout root. So in app.js I'll scroll up and we'll do something very similar to what we did here. I'm going to start by copying one of these lines and change this to logout root. And then this will be it's just logout, isn't it? We called it, we didn't call it logout roots. I guess we should have called it logout roots probably, just to keep the consistency, but it's okay. I'll take the logout root name right there, and I will duplicate one of these lines, and then I'll paste that in there, and then we're going to change this to logout. And now when the user accesses logout, it will be handled by this root, this file here, and then it should just log them out. Let's give it a try. I will stop my server and restart it, and I'll go back to here and refresh the page. I'll log in again, and hopefully if I click this button now it should log me out and take me back to the login page, which it does. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So that's just a quick thing for how you can log out. Now, just something to keep in mind, I actually recorded the whole course without doing the logout page. I actually forgot to do it. So for the rest of the course, when you see me want to switch users, you'll just see me go to the login page in the URL manually. I'll just literally type in login, and that's how I'll get there. So if you're wondering why in the course I'm not using the logout button, it's because of this. I didn't do this until at the end of the course. And because of that, you should ignore the fact that in the rest of the course, you won't see this code here because I haven't done it at that point. Like I said, I came back after I finished the course and I've added this now because I think it's quite useful for you, okay? So just keep that in mind as you go through the course. And yeah, any questions, just let me know.